Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Eleutheria, where we talk about liberty, even when we're feeling quite like we've been hit by a bus. I went hunting for stuff today. Stuff to fix the scullery. There's hardly anyone here, if at all. I'm just going to share the link. Hello, anti-Marxist and Laura. How are you guys doing? It's really flippin' hot in Joburg today. Really hot. Hunting. The weapon I was using was my car to go drive around Joburg and look at salvage yards and see if I can replace stuff in my kitchen. Short story? No, I can't. Just gonna have to buy new, which I did eventually at the last place that I found that I was at, because I'd gone the whole moor of a way down Baysnordia to like Mildersdrift, and there was no ways I was driving that freaking far and not buying something. So I got a brand new kitchen sink that was only 750 rand, and trust me, I've been shopping around. That's a good price for a double kitchen sink, isn't it, love? Love has headphones on. Love's not listening to me. And okay, he's looking very confused. And I also got a mixer tap whilst I was there, and it's quite pretty looking. So I'm quite excited for us like starting this build again. It's only the second time that we're doing this. Okay. Laura needs my help, if I can. Well, let me know what help you need. And I'll see if I can help you. So if it's private, send it to me on WhatsApp or Telegram, or else put it in the comments now and let's see. Is it something we can crowdsource? I don't know. Let's see. Anti-Marxist is doing okay, but lockdown is so depressing. It indeed is. And I saw on Twitter today, someone remarked that it is day 300 of lockdown. 300 days. Wow. Was I playing calm again? No. I had my daughter with me, so I was being very careful. Yeah. But she was laughing at me because I was like swearing at other people on the road and being like asking them what their problem was, like I was expecting their response. Anyway, yeah, Laura's agreeing with anti-Marxist. Yeah, it's awesome that I got something. Like, I'm 2 steps closer to getting this scullery sorted out, which is awesome. Mr. Eleutheria is confused because the stream keeps blacking out randomly. Is it still doing it? Okay. It stopped. Okay. I hope nobody else had problems. Hello, William van der Walt. Welcome. Mixer taps are awesome. You can get an LED filter cap for the tap to tell you the temperature of the water. Yeah, no, I'm not going like fancy like that. Thank you very much. I'm just a simple, cheap girl. And yeah, that's what we're doing. I feel more and more hopeless about humanity as each day passes. That is unfortunate, and I know there's a lot of people that are feeling like this, and I question sometimes people in general, like what's with everything that's going on. But I think the key to that is to just surround yourself only with people whose values you align with, and try and distance yourself from the people that you have very little to nothing in common with. And yeah, just do the best you can and make the best life that you can. What else can we do? Will I be able to help convert a video to make the size smaller and block something in the video? No. That I can't do. My video editing skills are not a lot. Mr. Eleutheria says, yeah, it's stopped now. Mind you, it could also have been me blinking just to use my... Oh dear. Yeah, he has a bit of a funny sense of humor, guys. Sorry. I was reading a bunch of open access research papers on the genome of COVID-2, information overload. Yeah, I think that would quite possibly put me to sleep. I'm not interested in that sort of stuff at all. At all. I'm like, okay, you get a virus, you get sick, and you get over it. And yeah, that's all I know. Yeah, maybe ask Joe, Yanni. I know, it was a very short video and wasn't much that had to be blocked out. But Yanni quickly blurred a section of a video that showed my kids so that I could put it on Twitter. And he did it in like 10 minutes. So maybe ask him. I mean, it depends also on what you want to blank out. Like if it's something that could just be blocked out with like a text box, that's an option. I don't know. Yanni to the rescue. We hope. The lockdown is just so incredibly depressing. It feels never ending at this point, but I suppose we were saying the same thing 6 months ago already. Yes. NC Marxer says, good advice, but too much of my own awesome company also does not do it anymore after a while. I don't know. There's introverts that are still loving this lifestyle. Like, just not bothered at all. Yeah. Yeah, it's for Laura's video tonight, so hopefully someone does have time to help her. Like, now. Calling all video editors. Please report to the Eleutheria live stream. We have a streamer in distress. Video editors, please report to the Eleutheria live stream. Thank you. How was that? Did it work? Oh, yeah, Yanni can do that for you. Yeah. Yanni will do that for you in 10 minutes. Not even. Ask him. That's easy peasy to do. Here's me saying, I've never done it. Yeah, I'm sure Yanni can help you with that. I wonder what this will all lead up to in the end. Jeez, William, I don't know, hey? I think we know what they want it to end up as, which is the Great Reset. But, like, I don't know. The more businesses close, the more people are out of work. I think the closer we get to the zombie apocalypse, if I'm honest. Anyway, Lone Wolf, yes. Laura needs help, but she needs free help with blocking out her license plate on her video that she wants to use in her stream tonight. There we go. I'm glad you enjoyed my announcement, and I hope it helps you. Otherwise, you could just put some pics on the screen to blank out the light. Shame. William feels like he's being a bit of a mood killer. That's okay. You know what? It's reality, and you're obviously dealing with feeling a bit down in the dumps today. And if we can help cheer you up, then that's what we'll try to do. And if we can't, then we'll try again tomorrow. How's that? So just keep coming back, and yeah. Like, I think the most important thing for everybody to remember is that there's no point in being overly nihilistic about things. So, yeah, it's okay to be down in the dumps about something, and that you just need a minute to realign your thoughts and come up with a plan or whatever. And then once you've done that, then you can work the plan. You know, that's how I think works. So, and that was beautiful English. Okay, so the brew is pissed off with M-Web. 2 months to try and move his line. And they haven't done it because he moved house. I understand your frustration. Yeah, just cancel with M-Web and get a new service provider. That's a good piece of advice right there. Video tonight is how to change a tire. So on Laura's channel, Femme Fatale, her video is going to be how to change a tire because a lot of people don't know how. And I'm one of those people. So I'm looking forward to this. Just Laura, Mr. Eleutheria says, just avoid the nudity, okay? Just, you know, because you don't want your stream to be taken down again. Please, keep it tidy, okay? Oh, dear. Cancellation fee is 3,000. Okay, no. Okay, people don't sign up with M-Web because they're useless, and then they charge you 3,000 rand to cancel. So there we go. Public service announcement. Change a tie in a bikini. There we go. That'll get you lots of views. And it won't be taken down because you're wearing a bikini. So, you know? Laura hasn't said anything since I said that. So, alrighty, let's see if we can get you a link to Femme Fatale's channel. And then you guys will be able to go learn how to change a tire. And yeah, whilst we're on that topic, so Laura's video from Sunday night was removed for having sex and nudity in it. So whoever the reprehensible scum was that reported that video for having sex and nudity in it when it did not, I hope the fleas of 1,000,000 camels infest your crotch indefinitely. And there's the link to Femme Fatale's channel. Please go and subscribe. And then tonight you will learn how to change a tire. Because I, for one, do not know how to do that. Or push what? Oh, yes. I don't know how to push start a car. Behave says how to change a tire, call AA. Oh, dear. Maybe changing a tire in a bikini is not such a good call. I actually don't have an AA subscription. I think we have it on our insurance, though. Oh, yeah. But we also have it on our insurance. Yeah, I know, because our broker, I follow our broker on Instagram. And she said it's included in the insurance plan, and we're on the same insurance plan as her. So, yeah. So we do have roadside assistance. Yeah, but I mean, who wants to sit and wait for them to come? Really? Drunk question is usually too drunk to change a tire, allegedly. Okay, but I know that you're a responsible drinker, so you wouldn't be drinking and driving, so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't find that very true. When do I think South Africa will get the vaccines? Midway through 2022 for the general population. There might be rumors of frontline staff getting it before then, and I'll believe that when I see it. But yeah, I foresee May, June 2022, we're going to see medical aids offering it if you go to a Discam or a Clicks or whatever, and it's going to, it'll be like 60 Rand or whatever. Or buy two, get the third free, Clicks. Anyway. Hold on. I once changed a tire drunk, only to find out it wasn't my car. So how did you get... Oh my... Take a drive through Joburg suburbs. What a Charlie Foxtrot situation. If you don't know what that stands for, it means clusterfuck. Foreign nationals begging at traffic lights, empty shops, filthy unkept sidewalks. It's worse than many African countries visited. Yes. So my sister lives in North Riding AH. And we went through there on Christmas Day. And the road that they live on, and it's actually like a main road. And it's pretty long. And I drove on it again today. And I just remarked at my husband because I was holding the trifle. Remember I told you guys that I make trifle for Christmas every year. And I was holding the trifle. And I was like having to do this because my husband was doing like 4x4ing on this road because the potholes were so bad. And I said to him, well, you know, this is just a testament to how there's been absolutely no maintenance going on since before lockdown, because it's evident in the state of the roads. And when you go to areas like that where it's sort of agricultural holdings, or that's what they call the suburb anyway, those are the roads that go the quickest because they haven't been built the best, I guess. I don't know. Why do those roads degrade so quickly? Like a little bit of rain and it's gone.
Because it was built for 200 cars a day and now there's 22,000 cars a day traveling on it.
Because it was built for 200 cars a day and now there's 22,000 cars a day traveling on them. And with them building that new mall as well with the trucks and that hasn't helped. Okay. So, yeah, and today I was driving on that road with my daughter, visiting all these different salvage yard places, and it's still in the same condition. The exact same condition. Actually worse, because there's been no maintenance. So, yeah. That is very true. Apparently small towns, which are normally very safe, are having a surge of crime. People are very desperate. Indeed. I have no idea in what context this comment is meant, but apparently bed bugs are good too. Oh, yes. To the person that reported that video, or people that reported that video, I hope your crotch is infested with 1 million fleas, and I hope your mattress is infested with 1 billion bed bugs. Yeah, shit is hitting the fan sooner than we think. How I managed to get my spare out my actual car, they go change another tire. The good/bad old varsity days. Yeah, no, I don't have any stories like that to tell, thankfully. Sadly, that seems to be the case. The situation in this country is deteriorating rapidly at this point. Yep. William lives in Cape Town, and the CBD is actually looking quite good at the moment. I think the Cape is governed way better than you guys up north are governed. It is, but I have friends down there that are saying that in the last 10 years there's been a definite slacking in the governance and in service delivery and etc. So, yeah. But yeah, there's no doubt that the rest of the country is looking very run down, very tired, and it's just not being maintained in the way that it should be. So, there we go. I am running out of things to talk about. Should we check for some news headlines? Would you like that? Just one last plug for Laura's Femme Fatale channel. Please do go and subscribe to her so that you can learn how to change a tire. Hey, happy 300, day 300 of this 14-day lockdown. It was 21 days to start with. But yes, 300, day 300. There are a lot of people moving to Cape Town, so it has become quite crowded. That too. I remember when 21 days seemed like ages. We are now on day 300. Exactly. It's quite bizarre. What do you think's important in the news today? Anybody have an important story? Otherwise, I'm just looking at Twitter. More worried about the military involved with vaccinations in case of side effects and resuscitation. Well, I think the military might actually be maybe more equipped to deal with resus. I don't. What can I say? What can I say? The brew needs bells. News story: isn't the inauguration starting in an hour? I want important news story. I'm pretty much over the American cock, if I'm honest. Biden is getting inaugurated. Apparently it happened already and was quite sad. I hope Donald left a present for Joe in the White House toilet. I bet you those Democrats are probably running through that White House bleaching everything. Because heaven forbid anything should happen to Sleepy Joe Biden. I thought that was happening at 12 p.m. Washington time. So wouldn't that be 7 p.m. our time? I have no idea. But yes, probably good. Lloyd Houston says, hello? Hello. I indeed didn't say good news, but I did say important news. Something important. And I don't think the American inauguration is important. Hey, I got good news on New Year's Eve. So, bye-bye, Mr. Punisher. Go safely, and I'll catch you on the other streams. Here's some good news. Well, important news. You know, there's a Rebel store. Rebel clothing. I would definitely go and give them a look-see. Buy some of their shirts. I see they've got caps now too. So bear that in mind. Apparently, Pick and Pay and Checkers employees are being shunned if they don't want to take the vaccine. Is there any truth to this? Does anybody know? the Ridiculous has put out another tweet. Did y'all watch Morning Shots video this morning? Because it's this is relevant to that. Okay, so the inauguration is only going to be about 7 p.m. Yeah. Steve E's little boy is at the vet, serious. Sorry to hear that, and I hope he gets better. And I assume you are talking about an animal little boy and not a human little boy.
I don't know, nowadays I trust a vet more than a doctor.
Mr. Eleutheria says he'd trust a vet more than a doctor, though, so there's that. Okay, apparently it's unsubstantiated that they're going to insist that their employees are vaccinated. Oh, okay, it's confirmed by Freedom Fighter Network. Do you mean Liberty Fighter Network? As well as Boycott ETV. Okay. If you say so. Yeah, Ramon's video. Oh, William was joking. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, we just don't know anyway. So anyway, Pierre de Ridiculous, also known as Pierre de Vos, who I really don't like, and I've vented about his petty socialist views before. But he put out a tweet saying, Medical Scheme's Racial Discrimination Report. What other types of systemic discrimination may be uncovered by similar investigations in other institutions? I can't. I really can't. Rob Dagan retweeted that and said, are you paid to be this retarded, or do you really just hate the plebs? I'm scrolling down my Twitter feed and so far no news. And I follow News 24, ENCA, all of those. Well, here's a news story, but it's actually not worth sharing. A woman being stopped and frisked by the SAPs, but they're actually like feeling her up, and now they're beating them. Yeah. Seriously, SAPs, you need an overhaul. We already have a wealth tax. Like, what more are they going to tax? Besides which, all the wealthy people are leaving. CNN are delighted that their arch nemesis is losing power today. Yeah. Aren't they indeed? New York congressman who got vaccine diagnosed with COVID. There's no news, guys. There's like nothing on my timeline. I don't actually know why I still use Twitter. Seriously? The Bruce sent me the business tech article in the Telegram group. By the way, if you would like to join our community on Telegram, where we are trying to have a community of like-minded people to discuss ideas of liberty, stuff like that, ways you can make your life better in your immediate environment, please join us. The link is in the video description on my other videos, because I didn't put it on this one. Because I loaded the stream at the last freaking minute. So yeah. Yes, I do check Twitter for news. It's quicker than trying to Google something. Because the Google search results, and definitely not the DuckDuckGo search results, don't populate in time. So if I'm looking for current news stories, I go to Twitter, because all the main places will share it there, share their headlines there. And then I'll open a few of them that are following the same story, and I'll try and deduce what the real story is from that. The Telegram group has been... I don't want to cause offense. There has definitely been a lot less irrelevant stories being shared in the Telegram group. Yes. However, if you rejoin the group and you're still not happy, please send me a private message and I will take further steps to remedy the situation. Social media is very deceptive, especially Twitter. If you only got information from Twitter, you would think the EFF would win every election by a landslide. Yeah, I don't get my information from Twitter. Like I said, the news publishers share the links to their stories on Twitter. So I can then go and read the stories from those links. But I can also, I can read EWN and ENCA and News 24 and see what's what lines up, who's copied from whose news article, and yeah, just take it from there or dig deeper. Like if there's a current event story, then actually there is a current event story and it's been ongoing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the link to it, because we have our very own reporter on the ground, Joe Emilio. And this morning he went to the SASA officers in Belleville, the same SASA officers that last week the police shot water cannons at the people because they weren't socially distancing whilst they queued for their grants that they're forced to go and beg for because of lockdown. Yeah. So he went there this morning, and there is a 9-minute video of him showing the queue. And what he heard from people whilst he was there. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Joe Emilio, because he will be bringing actual interviews about what happened there. Okay. The EFF has a huge media presence which blows up their egos. Yeah. Well, the media just follow them around like a bunch of lapdogs and tell the stories as they want them told. So in other news, already lost 1 kilogram in a week, and I suspect no beer has an effect. Yeah. The Sasa debacle is indeed disgraceful. And yeah, I just... The ANC government thinks they're doing so freaking fantastically well by providing grants to people. And actually, that's not something to celebrate. Having people in jobs would be something to celebrate, not being reliant on grants. I would just like to take this opportunity to remind everybody to please like this stream because it does help drive viewership. And also, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. The button is just below this video, no matter what platform you're watching on. And then ring the notification bell as well so that you can be notified when I go live or upload a video. Here we go. Look at how reliant the general South African populace is on the state. Exactly. It's not great. It's not something to celebrate. How's the tennis stars for Australian Open? Whinging, whining, etc. Don't watch tennis. So didn't know this was happening. What's going on? The Brew's going on a whiskey diet. Think I'll easily lose 2 weeks. Nothing to celebrate about this much desperate reliance on the state. Yeah, I mean, if you're that desperate that you will go and queue in the sun or the rain or no matter what the weather throws at you to get 350 Rand a month, that's not a victory. That's really not a victory. That's your government telling you just how little they think of you, whilst they live in 30 million Rand houses. True story. And drive fancy BMWs. Well, actually, they get driven in fancy BMWs. They have a staff complement of, you better move away from there. Thank you. They have a staff complement of, who knows how many. Yeah. So the tennis players are bitching because they're in quarantine. Well, then why did they go play, knowing what Australia's rules were around COVID? Like, do me a fucking favor. Like, either go play tennis and earn some money and do a sport that you apparently love and are very good at, and just suck up the rules and, you know, suck it up like the rest of us, you know, us lowly plebs that don't have sponsorship deals and everything else. Yeah, just suck it up or don't play. Simple. What do you think? Love. What do you think about tennis pros bitching about being in quarantine when they flew to Australia to play in the Open?
Most of the damn tennis players are just failed soccer players. They just didn't have the skills to figure out how to roll around properly.
So, you know how soccer players are like big actors and always drop on the ground and roll around and scream and writhe in pain? Yeah, my husband's saying that tennis players are failed soccer players. They just didn't learn to drop and roll, so they play tennis. Overly dramatic, spoilt brats. That's the problem. Indeed, same as actors. Just do movies, show up, and don't do this whole SJW cuck. Indeed. And did you see that Matt Damon was allowed to go and self-quarantine in private? He didn't have to stay in a hotel. So I bet, because he's gone to Australia for, I don't know what reason he's gone there for, but I saw that yesterday. So, rules for thee and not for me. Mm-hmm. This is so true, yet the elites try to act as if they are victims, like when Neymar took the knee despite earning hundreds of thousands of euros a week. Yeah. Hello, Dylan. I didn't know I was calling you. But hi. Nothing is more irritating than political celebrities. Do you remember Ethical Diamonds from the Oscars last year? Ethical Diamonds, guys. It's a thing. Buy ethical diamonds. Only wear ethical diamonds. Bitch, I live in South Africa. Like, if I want to get mugged and hurt, I'll wear diamonds. Not gonna wear them. So shut up about your ethical diamonds. Because that's like not even a thing for like everyday people. Yeah. The tennis pros must rich. Okay. Whenever someone says Matt Damon, I think of the Team America movie. I think of the Invictus movie. Anyone seen Tom Cruise rant on the people at the new movie set about not following COVID regulations? He's batshit crazy. Well, of course he's batshit crazy. He's a fucking Scientologist. Like, seriously. There's crazy, and then there's Tom Cruise. And, like, yeah. Like, just don't go there. Don't. Lopez, Hanks, and Gaga are off my exits list. They weren't even on it. The tennis players must pitch and moan and go on strike. Maybe they get rid of the stupid lockdown. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe people will listen to some tantruming tennis players. That's what we need. Do people have to sign a contract when they become part of Hollywood that they have to be radical SJWs? No, I don't think there's so much a written contract as there's just like this general understanding that you will not be included. You will not get parts. You will not get called. You will not be invited to all the parties if you go against the mainstream narrative. And it's becoming more and more and more and more left, which is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. Because if you think about how those people live and the amount of money that they have, like, I don't see them giving it up at all. So yeah, it's very ridiculous, but it is what it is. So yeah, I don't honestly know what to say more on that, except that it's just ridiculous. I'm still struggling to find any news headlines for you guys. I guess the elections is all anybody cares about today. Most of the time, I don't think political celebs have any idea what they are talking about. They just spew what they have to in order to be part of the crew and get attention. Indeed. And I'm not even sure how many of them actually believe in what they spew either. Like when Madonna said that the White House should be bombed after Trump was inaugurated. But did her Twitter account get suspended? No. No, it did not. Yeah. I'm sorry, talking about bombing stuff is talking about bombing stuff. It's like, it's not on. It's just not on. Watch, after Sleepy Joe becomes president, you will see no news, nothing, nada. Sad that Tiger Joe did not get a pardon. Carol fucking Baskin is happy now. It's true. Until they start turning on each other. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. That is my point. Anyway, I know it hasn't been an hour, but I'm really tired. I don't do well with spending a day in the car, especially in this heat. And mother is cooking stuff that husband and I don't eat for dinner, so we need to go get something to eat. So I'm gonna sign off. Yeah. This wasn't a great show. I'm sorry. I do better ones. I'm capable of doing better ones. And I'll hopefully be back on the ball from tomorrow. So let's see. This has been Eleutheria, enlightening South Africa through liberty and ripping apart Hollywood celebrities. Stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. I've seen how people drive today. Yeah, just be careful. Don't wear a mask if you don't have to. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.